Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to film this outside for better lighting. Um, I have a project share. I was involved in Scrap the World's tag swap of June 2022, and I created a sea themed or mermaid themed swap. So we were supposed to put it on a binder ring. You guys, I have so much dirty nails. Just overlook that because I've been painting for my dad's birthday. But anyway, you're supposed to put this on a binder ring. So we were supposed to include a gift. So I gave them some stickers from Hobby Lobby. I also gave them. I'm sorry. I should have started this out by saying that I forgot to film my swap. So these are the replacements. I had to make another so I could film it for you guys. So they're not some things are not exact replicas, but it's pretty close. And I gave them each a heart with pearls in the center of it. Just another gift, and it kind of goes with my sea theme. With the pearls for the ocean and the heart for love. But anyway, so that would be going next on the ring. Then we were supposed to do a fancy tag. So as I said, mine is a mermaid theme. So I've got a little Afrocentric mermaid with an afro. She has tiny seed beads for her curls. I did some clustering. Oh, also, I'm sorry, I made my tag into a Memdex because I kind of felt it was silly just to have a tag and have it do nothing. So at least when this is finished, they can put this in their Memdex holders or whatever. So I cut the girl out on my Cricut and the sentiment of love on the Cricut. She has glitter papers, and I did a couple of clusterings of seed beads and gold glitter glue and whatever else, the extras. I experimented with some of that snow text for sand to replace the sand. It's okay, but I'm not happy with the color that I mixed for the sand color right here. But we experiment. That's why this is the one that didn't make it in the swap. I cut out the foliage from some dies. I think there were some Sizzix dies. They have a bunch of leaves and flowers. This here is just some gauze, some medical gauze. On the other ones, I remembered to pop it behind the word mermaid. On this one, I forgot, so it went behind her. But I'm kind of like using it as a seat for her to sit on. And then some more clustering up here. That's a sequin, and I think Hobby Lobby has a pack with stars and hearts and stuff. They're kind of pearlized, so staying within the theme, I use that. This is a seashell sequin. She's got a pearl in her flower, and this little leaf, I believe, was from the same set of these. And I like these because they do an impression, so it embosses it as well. And then down here is a larger sequin seashell that I stuffed with other stuff. And you probably, have my own frame, there's a little mermaid sequin there as well. Up here is just some more texturing. So I did those bubbles, those iridescent bubbles that come in the little jar. I think they're from Michaels. I just used a punch and an eyelet to create it so it can go on the I'm sorry, this is the back. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that I use pen instead of sewing. I have a new machine and I don't know how to work it. Haven't had time to Google it, to YouTube it. If I'm being real. Okay, then we were supposed to also make a to from tag. So I just did some inking with my pens and stuff, and I did some more clustering, I guess you would call, or embellishing. That's a couple of pearl beads that I've made look like pearls, and some of that gold flake stuff. I used some of those clear iridescent bubbles. What else did I use? Oh, some Snow Tex to kind of make it look bubbly, like the octopus is kicking up some, making bubbles. And then on the back is just the To From. So that goes on my flip next. And then we were also supposed to make well, she said trim, and I wasn't sure if the trim, that was a fail, this fell on camera. Anyway, I didn't know if the trim was supposed to be like this kind of trim or a trim tassel like she made. So I made a trim tassel, and these are just some trims from my stash. And each one has a little, where did it go? Come on, baby. Oh, here it is. And each one has a little heart dangle on it that says handmade with love. And that attaches to the ring as well. Excuse me for 1 second. I don't want to lose this piece, so I'm just going to put it on here temporarily. Okay. And so then we were also... I'm filming here, guys. Can I get a little quiet? Oh, the whole family's here to watch. Okay. Then we were supposed to create a dangle. So I created a mermaid themed dangle that coordinated with my... So it's a mermaid tail or fish tail. I don't know if it's mermaid. I even have hot glue on my nails. Okay. I'll show you at the end of this video, my decorations. But these are just various beads that I have in my stash that I just hung from this chain. And so that goes on there as well. And the trim goes on there. Oh, the trim that they got was not this trim. It was some trim that looked like scales, like mermaid scales, in a light iridescent color. But for this filming of this video, I just used this. It's kind of in the theme. And, oh, I'm sorry, I should tell you about that. That's a sand castle to hold the trim, and I just cut that out with my Cricut in a smaller scale and wrapped the trim around it and then secured it with a paper clip. And last but not least, I gave the details of who this swap is for, and that was Scrap the World. So this says, I heart Scrap the World, and it's a heart and an image of the world in the heart. And then on the back, it just says what the scrap is. What the scrap? Oh gosh, Scrap the World. Sorry for this. What the swap is. And that's that. And that goes on there like this. And I made a tassel, but it didn't make it to the swap because I used some of this bling, this iridescent bling. And I thought about what would make it work if I got some of that baby powder and made it non-stick on the back. Then it would truly, you know, not stick to itself and could be a proper dangle. But I created that for, in my experimenting, they didn't make it to the final cut. And as always, I started doing this with the Mommy and Me flower swap. I always put a piece of cardboard in front of my swap to protect it from bending and stuff. So I was like, I like to decorate my cardboard. And in the Mommy and Me swap, I just, I think I did some 3x, what are those cards called? Like pocket letter size cards. And I just embellished those and I lined it with paper. But this time I decided to paint a little mermaid girl that coordinates with the my tag. Uh-oh, sorry about that. She coordinates with my tag, but instead of sending it plain, because it's just plain cardboard, I just painted them, each one of them this image. Theirs does not have the Snow Tex that's painted like this is, because I was afraid that might get knocked off in transit. But everything else is the same. The clusters on the girl, the little thing for her halter top, the flower in her hair, even the seahorse. I just hand drew this, but they all have this iridescentness on them. I was just playing with doing a border similar to what Diane Rivey does, but that didn't make the cut either. What did I do? I did some stamping in the background, some splattering, some line inking. I really am loving this black line with the little zigzag stitch in the middle of it. It's more clear over on this side, but that's become my little signature. But I hope everyone is having a wonderful day, and I appreciate your time for watching. Please like my video and subscribe if you're not, and have a great life. I say that because I want every day to be good for you. Gail out.